It's been a half that's been pretty curious as far as the gameplay is concerned. Lots of mistakes, lots of errors, lots of mishandled balls, lots of poor shooting. When your shooting percentage is under 60% at this level, it's not great. It needs to improve. And hopefully we'll have some of that during the second half of this match. Yes, I do understand it's a long tournament and the players are out in the sun for long times, but it could be far worse than what it is because there are teams that are not here. Cape Islands aren't here. Mango's not here. Nelson Mandela Bay's not here. They could be playing 2 matches a day instead of 1 match a day. But yeah, the goal shooting percentages, that's what you do. You know, you don't win a Player of the Match award as a shooter if you're shooting 85%. If you're shooting 95%, it's your job, you know, to shoot goals. And Player of the Match awards not given in this tournament, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Big smile on the face there of Monica Reinicker, who seems to be enjoying herself. I'm not sure what the humour is about, but there's a lot of giggling going out on court with the lasses at the moment. About to get underway then for the start of the second half of this encounter. Are Tshwane going to be able to make a fight of it? And is Dr. Kenneth Kaunda going to be able to hold out as they did in 2019, where they won by 46 goals to 39 in the playoff rounds or the round robin stages, only to see Tshwane come back in the final and win the title at the end of the day. So yeah, it's okay to win at this stage of the competition, but it's not all where it's won and lost. We're getting into the knockout stages of the competition. Big match temperament comes into play. So play back underway then. Had 30 seconds of it, and a couple of loose balls being thrown off the court already by both sets of players. Looks like Jeanette Vermeulen has moved into a centre court role for Jenny van Dijk's side, and Marlies de Bruin into wing attack. Let's see what sort of difference that'll make on the edge of the circle. In the meantime, Jessica Du Plessis looking for another goal, which she will convert. Or is that Lucy Stradon still on there? No, I think it is actually Lucy Stradon that's still on the goal attack. But anyway, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda scoring the first goal of the second half of the match, and Tshwane under even more pressure, and even more so now with the misbalance of Tanita van Dijk. Good pressure from Bianca van Lelyveld. Lelyveld is really playing a tremendous game today. Very inspired she is. Down the centre of the court, and yeah, she can't pick out the centre court player on that occasion.
Penalty, circle edge. Goalkeeper obstruction, penalty.
Jessica Du Plessis has moved into a centre court role in the place of Kayla Ferreira, who did pick up that caution, don't forget. And Tshwane scored their first goal of the second half as well, so honours even in the second half of the match, but still a 5-goal cushion for Tshwane to make up, and that's a little bit wide of the mark by Monica Reinicker. A rare error from her. Very intense netball player is Monica Reinicker, but a delightful person. Forward by Meladine Jacobs, and the return ball from Jeanette Vermeulen, almost intercepted by Londeka Buthelezi. Mara de Bruin having to work very hard here are Tshwane, but they do have an opportunity to try and reduce the deficit. Contact made by Monica Reinicker, and then by Bianca van Lelyveld. So edging closer to the post there, Tshwane. We haven't had a goal for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda in the second half of the match yet.
Can we please fetch the ball, ladies?
There's a correction there, and they have scored 1. 21 goals to 17. It was a 5-goal cushion at the half-time. It's a 4-goal cushion now, but Dr. Kenneth Kaunda are in possession. This opportunity for Stradom again, looking for the rebound. Was there contact? I think there was. Big sigh from Nozipho Ntshangase. And again, the shot's just not finding the bottom of that net. Easy away by Nozipho Ntshangase. Stepping error from Jacobs. 2-1 in the second half to Tshwane, but it's stop-start, and it's no great quality on the court, I must be honest, right now. It is a tough match, yes, I understand that. Good interception from Jamie van Wyk. Lots of pressure on this one, and if the two teams meet in the final, there will be even more pressure, and that's where mistakes will be jumped upon in any great degree. And again, there's the missed opportunity for Lucy Strydom and Elmarie van den Berg, starting to become a little frustrated. More patience required around the edge of the circle.
Advantage of touch and goal shooter.
Contact centre, penalty. Vantage contact centre.
And hustling around the circle here by Marlies de Bruin, a nice positioning. She might have moved a little early to Nita van Dijk, but she still manages to hold on to the ball, and now there's just a 3-goal cushion between Tshwane and Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. So what was 5 at half-time is now 3 goals, and we've only had 1 goal in the second half from Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. You never ever write off any side coached by Jenny van Dijk. Opportunity here for Elmarie van den Berg. So back up to that 4-goal cushion. Only the second goal of the second half then for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. The shooting percentages for Tshwane have risen from 59 to 64%, still in the 50s though for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. It's been a bad shooting day out on court for both sides. Interception from Bianca van Lilleveld. How many times today? And all of the attackers then run away from Monique Reiniger. Eventually she gets a bit of support from Jadintle Kierbeen. Melanie Jacobs foraging for the interception. The silent assassins, the wing defense. Well, the initial work was done by Monique Reiniger, but Bianca van Lilleveld wide awake to the prospects as we expect the situation to be.
Defense outside.
Obstruction from Jacobs. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda fighting back. They break the centre pass and turn the ball over. That was won by Tshwane. So hard fought a few moments ago, and they're back to a 5-goal lead, and that could be extended by a further one in a moment, which it certainly is. 24 goals to 18, the lead for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. Still 18 minutes remaining in the match. For plenty of time for changes to be made by Tshwane to upset the apple cart and come up with a victory over Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. But the way things are going at the moment, we're heading for a repeat of 2019, where the score was a 7-goal difference. At the moment it's 6. And there is a penalty here to Chantal Swart.
Goalkeeper obstruction, advantage goal. KK.
Tanita van Dijk shooting at 50%.
Whole time.
Time.
Center. Caution for dangerous play.
So Jeanette Vermeulen under the cosh as far as the umpires are concerned with a caution, and Elmarie van den Berg looking to add to the woes of Tshwane. 6-goal cushion, 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Foraging there from Jadintle Kierbeen. And they holding their structure rather nicely here. With a bit of a floating circle at the moment, Tshwane.
Turn for ball.
Never to be underestimated, Monique Reiniger. She's
Sideline,
there in your face.
Sideline.
She'll chase you down. She will take the interceptions. And she'll make it count for her side, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. Well done by Jeanette Vermeulen. Up to Tanita van Dijk. And finally trying to get up to the 20-goal mark. Still lots of pressure on them though. Because the next centre pass after that is for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, led by 5 at the half-time. If they lead by 5 going into the final quarter, in these sort of conditions will be a sizable advantage. Strydom will make it count again for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. She's doing more of the shooting at the moment than is Elmarie van den Berg. And so they seem to have settled down inside that circle. With Dr. Kenneth Kaunda have the van den Berg Strydom combination.
Wing defense, get off the body.
4 minutes remaining in this quarter on the championship court. Little snappy pass by Mara de Bruin. Finally, after a rather scrappy part of the first quarter, it does seem as if this match is starting to settle down into some sort of a pattern.
Advantage of touch in center.
Interesting ball in there from Jessica Duplessis. The shot doesn't count though, and picked up by Jamie van Veek. Turnover ball for Tshwane.
Advantage of touch in attack.
2.5 minutes remaining, and almost the interception from Bianca van Lelyveld. Back to herself to pick that one up, didn't pick it up.
Time,
Turnover ball for Tshwane.
KK.
Looks like Bianca van Lelyveld is leaving the field of play, which means that Monique Reiniger will go back to goalkeeper, and it looks as if Ndinile Kiabin will go to goal defence, so we'll have a new wing defence on for the Kenneth Kawunda side. And that's probably, well, that is Adebayo Chiviahuvi. Dr. Kenneth Kawunda making changes now at this crucial stage of the match. 5-goal cushion has come down to 4. Chantel Swart finding Van Dijk.
Goal defense penalty. KK.
Now 26 goals to 23, and that gap's come down from a 5-goal cushion at the start of the quarter to a 3-goal cushion now with 3 minutes remaining. 114 penalties in the match. A missed opportunity for Elmarie van den Berg. Contact with the post there by Lucy Strydom.
Goal defense. Goal defense.
In fact, it's goal defense. Van Veek who's out of play, but a missed opportunity again, and just a mistimed jump there as well by Nsangase. But it was a fingertip on it from Elmarie van den Berg, and Dr. Kenneth Kawunda slightly taking their eye off the ball here. And it's a good fight back from Tshwane. Trail only by 3 goals. Look how far down the pitch comes Jamie van Veek in support of her attacking players.
Goal shooter, contact,
Vermeulen, and
penalty.
right off the ball, not sure why there needed to be contact by Janita van Dijk. So the turnover ball works rather nicely. Jess Duplessis, who is partnering inside the circle with Elmarie van den Berg, and provides the pass.
Advantage breaking wing attack.
71% goal shooting average for Elmarie van den Berg, better than the overall average. Contact by Lucy Strydom. Contact there by Ndinile Kiabin as well.
Goal defense. Yes. Vantage moving off, goal defense. Goal defense hooking. Penalty. This side. Here we go.
So the changes that were made by Dr. Al-Shiyadon, confirmation of that. Just Duplessis at centre, and then Ndinile Kiabin at goal defence. Monique Reiniger at goalkeeper, and Adebayo
Vantage break, wing attack.
Chiviahuvi then coming into the situation in a wing defence position. Hard work being done at the back of the court once again by Nozipo Nsangase. Turnover ball. 1 minute remaining until the end of the third quarter.
Defense. Contact back.
Contact by Chiviahuvi.
Yes.
But you can understand that Tshwane will be in a bit of a hurry to get a wriggle on here and reduce the deficit even further, which they're about to do through Janita van Dijk. It's a bit of hope here for the Tshwane side. They've closed the gap down to 2 goals. They've got their centre pass on the go here. Plenty of time to score the goal to take them to within 1 of Dr. Kenneth Kawunda. As we said, you cannot ever write off a side coached by Jenny van Dijk. 1 goal in it. It's Inna-Marie Venter who's not participating in this one, with that turned over ankle that she had yesterday in the match against Cape Town.
Contact, advantage offside center.
When there's 1 goal in a match, it's very, very tight indeed. And there's Kinchangle. Make that a 2-goal advantage. I don't think there's enough time to score a goal, but I could be wrong. They'll want to get a wriggle on here. Well, Tshwane played back into a defensive role. Stolen away by Adebayo Chiviahuvi. Not enough time to score the goal, unfortunately, after that wonderful pickpocket by the Tshwane defense of Chiviahuvi. And Tshwane winning the third quarter and putting himself in contention in the final quarter, because all it takes is 1 turnover ball, and things can change around most dramatically in the final quarter of this match. profitable quarter for Tshwane. Let's have a look at the quarter breakdown. Tshwane win this quarter by 11 goals to 8 after having conceded in both the first and the second quarters. And they've closed the gap down from 5 at half-time to 2 goals with 1 quarter remaining. Ready to go for the final quarter, which could be a scintillating one indeed, with Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, who had a 5-goal lead at the end of the first half, have capitulated in the third quarter by 11 goals to 8 in favour of Tshwane. They have a lead still, have Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, but it's down to 2. Now we have changes back again as far as the shooters are concerned. In fact, the centre court, Jessica Duplessis seems to have moved from a centre court to a wing attack position, and that means Kelly Ferreira is back on at centre and no place for Londega Buthelezi. As far as those changes are concerned, we'll bring the rest of the changes to you when we get them. But an early goal for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda will stand them in good stead, and the interception will do even better for the side from Potchefstroom. Oh, such an adventurous ball, and Tangasi gets knocked upside down. So confirmation of Kayla Ferreira and Jessica Duplessis switch for the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda side. I reckon it does strengthen things up a little bit for Dr. Elchiodar. Another opportunity though for Elmarie Vandenberg, and she converts that opportunity, and suddenly what was a 2-goal gap is now a 5-goal gap once again, with just a minute having transpired in the final quarter, and all the hard work that Tshwane had done from half-time in the third quarter is now gone a-begging a little. Look how far Tanita van Dijk has to come out of the circle to fetch play. It's a nice little rolly shot over the front of the circle from Chantal Swart, and Tshwane are on the board in the final quarter. They still trail by 4 goals though. Lovely work at the back of the court now by the Tshwane players.
Advantage, move him off. Offside, free pass.
Of course, Mensah seems to be back at goal defense.
Full time.
Time.
In defense, that's intentional of touching, that's a caution. Penalty outside.
Jamie van Veek goes to wing defense.
Contact
She's
coaching.
played a goalkeeper, goal defense, now wing defense for Jamie van Veek. Marlies de Bruin goes back to centre. And Jeanette Vermeulen back to her wing attack position. And that is, again, the starting lineup that Jenny van Dijk started. Just a couple of positional switches, though, because Nosipho Ntsangazi is playing at goalkeeper, and she started at goal defence.
Advantage of touch and goal attack.
Meantime, Tshwane have come up with another goal. They got an opportunity to stretch even further ahead. A little bump there from Didintle Kibin playing at goal defence. And as we said, you cannot take your eyes off the Tshwane side for one moment.
Contact. Advantage goal.
The gap is back into a 2-goal margin. That's what it was at the beginning of the quarter. And Dr. Kenneth Kaunda were able to stretch it away to a 5-goal margin, and that's been pushed back to a 2-goal margin once again. Shooting percentages have improved as well.
Centre obstruction, penalty.
Obstruction from
Centre,
Kayla Ferreira.
goal third. Back, back, back. Yes.
Incredible patience that's been shown here by Jenny van Dijk's side. No reason to panic. They're still very much in contention for this match.
Advantage contact in defense.
In the meantime, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda looking to hang on here. And they're going to have to hang on because the gap is closed down to 2 goals, and an opportunity here to close the gap even further. If this goal goes in, that's going to be a 1-goal match, the closest it's been since the beginning of the encounter. So Chantal Swart into Mara de Bruin. Swart again with a pickup. And the ball flicked away, but lands inside the hands of Monique Reiniger, beg your pardon. Kayla Ferreira. Patience needed here by Dr. Kenneth Kaunda if they're going to re-establish themselves as contenders for a victory in this one. It's a nice feed over to Vandenberg.
Tshwane.
Back on centre pass there, and there'll be a sigh of relief in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda camp that Tshwane weren't able to convert that opportunity.
Contact, goal attack,
Nice
goal
hands
attack.
there from Jamie van Veek, and even better positioning from Tanita van Dijk. Little smile on the face there of Monique Reiniger. Playing in a goalkeeper role, and then a little bit enthusiastic up the court as well from Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. The ball's gone missing in action for the side that have been in the lead for most of the match. 2 goals separating the 2 sides. Turnover ball here for Tshwane. An opportunity for them to get onto level terms if they can convert 2 in a row here. Vermeulen over the head of Kibin. Van Dijk will do the duty underneath the post, underneath the net. Turnover ball. Tshwane with an opportunity to draw level. They've got some work to do though, because if the score is drawn level now, the next centre pass on a drawn score will be in favour of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, and that is an advantage in the final quarter. Scores a level of 32 all. Great work done by the Tshwane A side, down by 4 goals at the end of the 3rd quarter. Turnover ball in front of Jessica Duplessis from Tshwane. Suddenly there's a bit more movement, a bit more pressure, a bit more excitement inside of that circle. And Tshwane lead for the first time in, well, how long? Lovely interception from Marlies de Bruin. Tshwane lead in the vital stages of this encounter. 6 minutes remaining. It's only half of the quarter. The final quarter that remains. You've got to shoot those shots in, you know. I'm sure they realise that, Chantal Swart and company, but it's a fabulous opportunity for Kenneth Kaunda to fight their way back into contention here. Substitution time and a new wing defence for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, so no more is Adebayo Chivahuvi on the court.
Contact centre, penalty.
Contact by Marlies de Bruin. Well, attempted bounce pass. That's a bit clever in towards Elmarie van den Berg.
Obstruction.
Drawing level at 33 all here. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. And as we said, the next centre pass with the scores level is for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. How vital is that going to be? The Tshwane need to break and score another goal. It's not going to happen that way. That's really dismal from Lucy Strydom. Is that the turning point in the match? 5 minutes remaining. Great opportunity here for Tshwane. And is the pressure finally going to pay off for Jenny van Dyke's side? Sweep with the outside hand by Didintle Kipien. Down goes Jeanette Vermeulen. Well, you've got to have eye contact surely with your shooter when you're looking to pass to her. Janita van Dyke wasn't even looking towards a goal attack, and turnover ball again for the Kenneth Kaunda side. Now can they make it count? Pressure moments here in this encounter. A missed chance for Elmarie van den Berg. Contact by the goal attack. Lucy Strydom, turnover ball for Tshwane. Turnover, this way and that. And this is an opportunity for Tshwane to turn the ball over once again. And if they convert this and they convert their goal, they lead by 2. Both sides spurning opportunities by the ton in this match. And another opportunity gone a begging. Surely it was contact from Janita van Dyke. You know, it's a thrown off the back of the court for Monique Reinecker. Could feel the tension out on court at the moment. Was that kept in play? Wow, good hands from Lucy Strydom. Pick up from Kipien. Hands all over the place from the defenders of Tshwane as well. Lovely ball in towards Elmarie van den Berg, and Nozipho Ntshangati, unfortunate not to be able to get a hand to it. So 34-33 in favour of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. Time running away from Tshwane, because don't forget, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda on an even score have the next centre pass after that. They turnover ball for Dr. Elsa Jordan's side. And once again, they have the match in their hands here. Are they going to be able to seal the deal? Kayla Ferreira. Foraging was phenomenal from Akwasa Mensah, blown for contact on Lucy Strydom. Strydom looking for that important goal. Akwasa Mensah will take it away. Frustration for Elmarie van den Berg. The ball's not getting to van den Berg. But now they turn over ball once again by Dr. Kenneth Kaunda.
Incorrectly taken, it was there where she is.
Fatigue, tiredness, lack of concentration, mistakes on both sides. So Dr. Kenneth Kaunda lead by 34-33. Turnover ball once again in the combination of Marlies de Bruin and Jeanette Vermeulen. Contact by Ntshangase. Wow, mistakes coming thick and fast all over the place at the moment. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda lead by 2. They got the centre pass as well on an even scoreline. And Kayla Ferreira looking to make things work here. Adventurous ball to Elmarie van den Berg. It's fantastic from Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, now lead by 3. 2 minutes remaining, the lead is 3. And Tshwane find themselves back under pressure one more time. They are a side that handle pressure well, as Mara takes one for the team on the head from the new wing defender of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda.
Time!
Wing at the centre. That's a warning now for intentional obstruction. Penalty outside. Yes, where you are.
Mika Groenewald is on as a wing defence for the side from Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, who steal the ball away again and forage up the court with a great deal of hurry. Nice play there between Jess du Plessis and Elmarie van den Berg. Last touch came from Akwasa Mensah. So a chance here for Lucy Strydom. The ball sneaks over the edge of the ring, and now there's a 4-goal difference. Turnover ball once again for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. 90 seconds remaining. And while both sides have increased their goal shooting percentages, mistakes from Tshwane are costing them in this one. They trail by 4, 1 minute remaining. Could be a 5-goal cushion in just a moment. Oh, lovely work by Ntshangase once again. Really is playing so well today, Nozipho.
keeper.
Elmarie van den Berg.
Defense, sorry.
Elmarie van den Berg again with less than a minute to play. Surely that shot seals the deal
20.
for Dr. Kenneth Kaunda. 38 goals to 33. Less than a minute remaining. There's no chance for Tshwane to win this. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda will impose the first defeat of Tshwane, who had 2 defeats in 2019 and still won the championship. So, yeah, I don't think it's a complete capitulation and disaster from Jenny van Dijk's side. They'll be able to welcome Inemarie Venter surely back for the final of this competition. As far as this match is concerned, well, it's done and dusted and out of the window with 17 seconds remaining. And even if there's turnover ball now, it wouldn't make a jot of difference. 38 goals to 34. Solid performance from Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, who were very barely behind in the entire match. And that is it. The first shock of the tournament. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda beating the defending champions. Don't forget though, in 2019, Dr. Kenneth Kaunda won by 7 goals in the round robin stages. But in the final, it was Jenny van Dijk who won by 4. Is it going to be a repeat performance, or are Dr. Kenneth Kaunda going to do the double over Tshwane this time around and be crowned champions of the SPAR National Championships? We'll find out on Saturday in the finals of the competition. But Dr. Kenneth Kaunda today winning the first quarter and the second quarter. They win the final quarter as well, and Dr. Kenneth Kaunda hold out eventually to beat the defending champions Tshwane by a scoreline of 38 goals to 34.
Not too close.
Dankie.
The goals, the intensity of the first 2 days on the contact balls, all